Hi guys, my name is Robbie Ferry and welcome to my channel. So I've got some really exciting news that I haven't been able to tell anyone for so long, but I can now. So a few months ago, was lucky enough to have the opportunity to become a Ritchey ambassador. And here I am with my new Ritchey, and I want to tell you all about my Outback. So I wanted to do a video today telling you all about the bike and the setup I'm going to be using for my ultra distance and gravel and off-road riding this year. So why will I be using this on my ultra races coming up? So first things first, let's talk about the frame. So this frame is very light and it's made of steel, which is very cool. So you've got this lovely thin tubing. So someone once said to me, one amazing thing that you have to ride once when you cycle is Ritchey steel. And after riding it a few times recently, I can absolutely see why. So we've got, I think, 1.25" head tube there, which is very cool, and some big adventure forks with some really big mounts on. So what's special about this bike? I'm going to need to come back to show you this, the length, yeah? So there's a lot of length in this bike, and that's a really good thing because it offers really good stability when you're off-road and when you're on-road, just keeping everything nice and straight and together. And also on top of that, you can see I'm running 40C tyres here, which is cool, but look at the clearance. So on here, you actually can fit a 700 by 48C tyre. That is incredible amount of space there. So I've chosen steel for a few reasons. Reason number one, it's Ritchey steel. Why wouldn't you want to ride Ritchey steel? Reason number two, it takes a lot of the roughness out the road. And if you've ever ridden steel, titanium, metals like this, you'll understand what I mean. It just makes it so smooth. And when I'm ultra distance racing, that helps so much. I have gone for the 1x GRX group set on this, hydraulic brakes. This is cool. So that's a 42 here, and I've gone for a 42 there. So I've got 1-to-1 gear ratio, which is amazing. That'll get me up absolutely anything. I get asked a lot of questions about why 1x. I'll make another video, but because it's incredible. Absolutely love 1x. I've gone for the actual Durace discs here. I've got a 160 at the front and a 140 at the rear. And how badass do they look? They look so cool, those Durace discs. Okay, so moving on from that, wheels. So these are kind of like my winter wheels at the minute. They're some Shimano RS171s. I use them just for off-road tires, which is okay. But when I'm racing, these are the wheels that I will use. So please ignore the weeds. These are my Durace 9170 disc wheels. And these are the best wheels I have ever ridden in my life. They are incredible. They're carbon fiber. I've done 15,000 miles, I think, on a set, and taken them to Peru, to the Inca Divide, done some crazy gravel races, and they have been perfect every time. I've never even had to true them. That's how good they are. Tubeless as well, that always goes a long way. But these are what I will use on roads and racing. I do like to have a big set of fat tyres on some rims though, just so I can quickly swap them over when I go, kind of like just on some trails with friends and stuff like that. Also on top of that, I got the Pro Discover bags. They're awesome. I've actually used them for years now, ever since they came out really. I've gone for the Pro finishing kit. So we've got the Pro LT bars here, Pro tape, and Pro Vibe stem. That's really cool. Pro Discover seat posts, even better. And probably the best saddle you can get right now, in my opinion anyway. This is the Pro Stealth off-road saddle. I absolutely love that. I've been using Stealth saddles for years, and this off-road one is just so cool. So yeah, I've gone for the Shimano SPD pedals. I like the fact that because I do bike packing, a lot of walking, a bit of off-road, it just means it just keep them on for everything, whether I'm road riding or not. But yeah, this is the bike. So it's still in its early stages. There's a lot of things that I do want to do to this. Like I need to add my Pro Missile tri-bars onto there for my endurance riding. On top of that, like I actually want to get all my wheels set up tubeless because they've got tubes in at the minute, and tubeless or nothing. Tubeless is everything. It really is. And just generally maybe get another bike fit just to make sure I'm where I need to be. But thank you for taking the time to watch, guys. We're going to have some mega adventures on this thing, so make sure you subscribe to the channel if you haven't done already.